I think it is capturing Ark, but I think Ark is taking a minute to log in. Let me exit out of League. We do not need League up right now. I don't know. I thought I had exited out of it, but apparently not. I'm trying to learn mid lane right now, and it's going as one might think it would go. But hey, Pyro, how's it going? What you up to? I hope Ark. Dude, I'm black screened actually. This is the first time in a while that I've had issues with like loading into the server. We may have to delete the mod data. I hope we don't have to do that because then we're gonna have to sit here and watch the mods redownload. Maybe we can just try like task managering out of the black screen and try that. Dude, I've had like no issues with Arc for a minute. And so I can kind of forget that Arc is Arc. But then like something like this happens and it's like, oh yeah, this still is in fact Arc. All right, let's reload it and see if that helps. And then hopefully we'll be able to get in the server and get things started. Running missions, working on getting stuff ready for the boss fight. Ooh, that's exciting. Is this your first time doing the boss fight, or have you ran it already before? I put way too much sweetener in that coffee, or that tea, excuse me, but it's amazing. First time. Ooh, well, good luck. I have avoided spoilers somehow for the boss fights. I don't know why I want to avoid spoilers for the boss fights, but because like it's not historically been something that's like important to me, but I somehow have been able to avoid the spoilers for the boss fight. But I have heard that it is like pretty tough compared to like I guess other maps, so to say. Especially when you factor in the fact that apparently there's some kind of like bug that keeps it from working, so to speak, like from like marking you as like having won it. Honest to God, if I went through all of the trials and errors of doing a boss fight, especially on this map, and like did everything appropriately, and then it just told me, nope, actually you didn't win this. Tough shit. I would lose my marbles. Warlord cannon fodder. Forgot we had that deer. Okay, this is fun. This is like very par for the course, I think. But we're in the server, so that's something. Okay. Sorry, this is so random. Let me go blow my nose real quick because I can feel like I'm not going to get into details. I need to blow my nose. Give me 1 second. There we go. Sorry about that. Ooh, okay. Dude, so last time we played, it was 1 death, 1 shot, and it was an absolute just like clusterfuck. So I have no idea truly where we're at, what we're doing. But other than like we have an inventory full of cave shit, some beer for some reason, and an Equa saddle. That's interesting. But I know more than anything what we need is just to finally fucking explore this map. Hey Triple, thank you for the resub. How's it going? How you doing? The random like chess piece that's painted before I realized I needed to. Yeah, we're just gonna keep it like that. How's it going though, Triple? What are you up to today? But we just need to fucking explore, dude. I'm like not even gonna fuck around. We're just gonna take the soul one out and actually look at this map. And then after that, I think we're kind of at the point where we need to start getting a little more serious. Don't get me wrong, I have really enjoyed doing everything with Megatheriums and deer, but I think we need to probably kind of lock in a little bit. Let me just toss all this shit. Just working, I'm just here for a little bit. I gotcha. Are you back, like working the longer days? I forget quite what your schedule is like, but I remember that was something you talked about at some point. Okay. Random shit here. We just need to drop all of this off, truthfully. Okay. Let me kind of sort some of this stuff. At some point, we're gonna, like, actually look at, like, the traits and shit and, like, do something crazy with it, but today is not the day. There we go. No, we didn't need to put the boots in there, but that's fine. I want to start setting stuff aside for the dragon taming. Honestly, dude, wouldn't mind getting a drakeling today, too. If we see a drakeling, I'm locking in. We're gonna bring some mutton and we're locking in. Oh, here's all of our gear. Okay. Ben, thank you for the resub. Ew, green gate. That's crazy. That's crazy. How's it going? Let me put all this. But yeah, I think we just need to get a little serious. Cyrus, how's it going, my friend? How are you doing? It's good to see you. Put these guys in there. So we're gonna take the soul one. We're gonna go into cheat mode. By that I mean we're just gonna go in the soul one. And we're actually going to explore this map. I kind of want to find like the different caves. Or like another cave, because I know there's more caves on this map, but I just don't know where. YouTube is acting a bit goofy. Viewers will experience buffering. You're not, that's so weird. Would someone mind popping over to YouTube and letting me know if it looks dog shit for you? It's telling me that YouTube is not receiving enough video to like have a solid stream, but honestly I'm looking at it and it looks fine, so I don't, you know. Maybe we can do some loot dropping or loot hunting as well. Where did that axe go? There it is. Okay, let's go just dump this into the thing, and then we'll get going. And Cloud9, baby. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, dude. We love Cloud9. I'm doing good. I've had such a slow day. So today we celebrated one of my mod's birthdays and just played a little prop hunter offline. Drank a couple of White Claws or two, nothing crazy, but I was asleep by like 9:30. Had a big old dinner, it was great. Then I woke up and I've just been a little slow this morning. So, oh god, I forgot we had all this fancy shit. Oh my god, there's so much spoiled meat. Unpowered. Excuse me. Oh, does this need repairing? No, it doesn't. It's still okay. What resources do you need for repairing? Have you had breakfast? I have had breakfast. I had a big old breakfast. Or lunch. I have had breakfast. What does the wind turbine need? I don't know why I guess it's gotten to like a low enough level. Cement paste, mental, or metal, and electronics. We should have all of that in spades. Other than metal, I'm not entirely sure. Okay, we have enough metal. Electronics. Then let's go get the cementing paste. But yeah, today's just been a little slow for me, so I'm excited to get on Arc and like kind of like get the dopamine flowing. You know what I mean? Okay. So the health is recovering. Are you powered now? Why is this unpowered? Am I stupid? To be comfortable up there. I've been leveling Fortitude quite a bit. I have about 23 points into it. Here, but McLurky. Hey, Mal, thank you for the McLurky. I appreciate it. Hey, oh man, thank you for the lurk. I was just talking about you. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, thank you, Cyrus. That's very sweet of you. That makes me excited then that it's not. Also, tube is fine. Okay, thank you. I'll just put everything else in here. Wouldn't mind getting some mats today, but also I have D&D later, so I may just offline grind a little bit. The Veilwyns are good. I was gonna give Daz and Allie both Veilwyns ready to evolve.
Allie, I don't know if she's getting back on the server at any point. I know Daz has been on the server at some point though, so maybe we could like do that for her. But yeah, no, I've been leveling Fortitude quite a bit, and the Arctic armor I have is mostly green, so I love the like just like that this is the only colored armor. I might actually have more dye for that server. I hardly know her. Coffee, how's it going? How you doing? Yeah, dude, we have so much swamp dye. Hold on, let me just. I like prepared for a whole ass event. Meanwhile, the event is just us getting drunk and dying, which, to be fair, what more from an event could you ever want? One Death One Shot was fun. I still need to edit down the footage because I was working on a different video on a game that I've been wanting to talk about for a little bit. So I finally got that out the door, so maybe now I can actually take a crack at the One Death One Shot footage and try to pull something together. Because it was a lot of fun. It was a good day. Allie was wanting to do another one next Saturday, I believe, but honestly, I need a little space in between my One Death One Shots. So I think we're gonna try to schedule another one on a day that we're both a little more like available, but just not sure when that is going to be. It's just going to be another. Do you know there's no air in Colorado? I did know that because I went up there for a softball tournament once as a child. And absolutely just it was such an interesting thing, but like we were all like out of breath more than we normally would be, and that was all because like just straight up there was like less air up there, or like thinner air. I don't know. How's it going, Coffee? Hey, Mighty Morphin. Arctic armor doesn't weigh as much as regular fur, right? I don't think so, no. I'm not entirely sure, like top of mind, but oh, sweet, it's a little hype train. Thank you for the resub, Tappy. I appreciate it. How's it going? The cold air sucks, and higher elevation. Yeah, it's all a bit rough. It's all a bit rough. Okay, before we leave, I kind of do want to be on the lookout for. I'm just gonna let that. I'm not gonna like sit there. I'm just gonna let that run. Before we go out, I'm going to. We're gonna get some mutton because if we do run into. If we do run into a drakeling that is halfway decent, I would like to grab that. I do want to run some keeps or something at some point, but before we do that, like, I think I want to, oh god, I've lost the cursor. There we go. I think I want to, like, use something other than Megatheriums. I don't want to go for Ocedons. What are people using other than, like, Ocedons for these keep runs? Like, what is the go-to? Hey, Psychic, thank you for the gifted subs. I don't hear the alerts going off. I don't know if that's a me problem. Hopefully you guys are hearing it. Thank you so much, though. Hold on, let's get him up on the board. Mammoth, you enough. Oh, and some homies got it too. I don't hate that. Thank you so much, Psych. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good Sunday. I do want to apologize. I know you guys are like chilling, but those of you who are in Discord, oh, Stars going. I love that. Hey, Tazzy. I do want to apologize for not streaming more this week. I had like, and I'm not going to go into too much because oversharing, but I had like just a lady procedure on Monday that like normally does. Are you like taking damage? Yes, you are. Amazing. That it just took me a little longer to recover from it than I thought. So like most people are like, yeah, after 3 or 4 days I was fine, and then like 5 days later I'm like struggling. So sorry about that. I know you guys are very chill and no one was that bothered, but was on the struggle bus there for most of last week, so I'm sorry for not a lot of streams. AK9, how's it going? It was good. It was good. I don't know if you guys saw this last stream, but I started, those of you in the US, you'll understand this. It's the Burlington Coat Factory. It was a chain, I think it's just a Burlington factory or something, I don't know. But it's a US based like retail store that back when I was younger, like exclusively sold like fur coats. And I think that's just really funny that this is where we go to kill offices for pelt. Well, pre-followed. I see that happen all the time. You're good, buddy. No problem. Glad to hear you're taking care. Yeah, thank you, Farrell. I appreciate that. Yeah, dude. Honestly, I thought Wednesday might be a stretch, but it's such a like wide range of reactions online. Like some people are like, yeah, it hurt, but I was good the next day. My gynecologist was like, oh, yeah, you probably get to go back to working out tomorrow. And then like Thursday of this week, I was like, oh my God. And even after the pain went, it was just like total body exhaustion. I was just like, I don't know what drugs these women were smoking when they said this was going to take 1 day to recover from, because that is absolute cap. But anyways, I won't get into that anymore. But thank you for being patient with me. It's so annoying. Yeah, I've done that a couple of times. There's a few people on here who used to have like real long like follow streaks up until they just accidentally unfollowed at some point, and now they'll just like occasionally just unfollow and refollow for the funsies. So it definitely happens. At some point, guys, we're gonna have to address the elephant in the room, and we're gonna have to go get bees. I don't know when that's going to happen. It scares me. I don't think it's gonna be today. At some point, we're gonna have to do it. I hope it's not anytime soon. That's all I have to say on that. Where are we putting narcotics? Are we just putting them in here? I don't think we have a visual storage thing for narcotics yet, so I'm just gonna stick them in there. Let's stick the rest of the mutton in here, because I don't think we're going to need 50, like these mini stacks. You know what we actually need? We need a visual storage thing for spoiled meat, because we are just like, we have spoiled meat in like spades, like so many. But I don't know where you can put spoiled meat. I don't know what would that be. I don't think it'd be one of the like glass things. Would it be like in a bin or something? Yeah, it would be in a barrel. Amazing. Hey Jesse, it's going good. How are you? Are they still around? I haven't heard about that for 15 years. It's so annoying. Oh, sorry. Why does Twitch unfollow me from people? It just happens. Twitch is very weird. Still haven't touched Lost Colony, playing through each map fresh. Oh, that's cool. Are you doing like a story map run? Some of us have kind of thrown around the idea of doing that once Lost Colony is done. So that's part of also why I'm like, ooh, okay, time to kind of like get a little more established and get things done here so that we can like move on to the other maps. But I'm not entirely sure when we're going to do that. Mammoth. Oh, really? Mammoth. The bees, geez. Yeah, dude, we went for bees without a Veilwyn, and which is essentially without a flyer, and it was really rough. I'm not gonna lie. We didn't even make it over there, truth be told. So I'm thinking with the Veilwyn, if we have everything we need, we can just bop down there and do it that way. Oh, look at this tiny little barrel. Thank you for the hype train. Appreciate you guys. We'll like maybe put it. Can we put it over here? It's such an interesting little barrel. So I'm thinking at some point we can do that with a Veilwyn. It'll make it a billion times easier. But the only thing is we need rare flowers. I'm not entirely sure where to get them, but I've heard some people talking about it. So that's going to be a task for maybe this week. I don't know. I don't know when we're going to do that, but mammoth called mammoth. Okay. You know what? Okay. Let me just, let's just get this settled. That's good. Yeah. I was wondering where you were. I couldn't remember if you said you were taking the week off. No, I was planning on streaming because I thought the recovery for this procedure was going to be like a 1 or 2 day thing. And then it like, I was fine-ish by Friday, but it was more just like the exhaustion. I feel like I went to war last week. Is that 3 O's? Yeah, okay. Mammoth. Is that like vermouth, but mammoth? Or is that just... Never mind. I actually don't want to know. I breed mammoth. No breeding mammoth. Is that... Oh, no, that's the ingot palette. Do we have any more metal in here? No, we might need to like bop around and get some metal today. But I'm gonna grind a good bit tonight because I have D&D. You can just grind a little bit offline. But just for like mats and such. Why are you over encumbered? Oh, that's why you're brother. What were you doing? I think I was building on him, and I think I ran a keep or something. Yeah, there we go. Took me a minute. You know what we should do though? Actually, we should get a resource grinder at some point. And just absolutely dump a lot of these structures in there. That would not be the worst idea anyone's ever had. Mamu sounds good too. Mamu is pretty funny. I'm using Thylus Theries and some Rexes. Okay. Thylus. I was thinking, you know what? Let's tame some Theries today. I've been thinking about Theries. But I just wasn't. How many Trank Arrows? We have 100. Okay, let's do Theries today too. Let's start getting a breeding line for Theries going. I do like Megatheriums. I need to like clean up their breeding lines a little bit. But I like Theries. Let's get some Theries going. We just did a no flyer run on school. All right. We're having some OBS issues. We may have to call the Wi-Fi guy out here. If you guys, ooh, did she go? She did go. Let me know if you can see me. Once I'm back. Okay. I'm back on Twitch. That's crazy. I don't know if I'm back on YouTube yet. I think on YouTube, if I drop, it just starts an entirely new stream, and I'm really hoping that's not the case, but we shall see. Refresh first. Let's go. Yeah, thank you. Sorry, guys. I was just saying, I've had like a bunch of issues with Wi-Fi this week, like with my work laptop, but I just, silly of me assumed that would not carry over to Twitch. But it looks like, among other things, I will be needing to call the Wi-Fi people too. Amazing. So you're good? Okay, hopefully everyone's back and hopefully we're good. If it keeps having issues, then I don't know what we're gonna do, honestly. That's a later problem, but we're not gonna have issues. That's the one time we're gonna crash today. It's gonna be fine. All right, let's first go check. I wanna see if we can't, wait, did we get everything out of here? We don't need all this. I'm dropping the rest of this. Let's first go bop around and see if we can't find a Veilwyn. Not a Veilwyn, I'm sorry, a Drinkling. I thought it was me, not gonna lie. No, it's definitely me. It's so much quicker than bringing them down. Yeah, that's true, that's what I was saying. We might need a resource grinder. I see, but you get more mats from breaking structures. Yeah, I think it's more just like we get so much from these like, from these keeps and like, you know what I mean? Other stuff. So, other stuff. What do I mean? Outpost. Thank you. So it might be easier just do it that way. No, I've had some. Me and my mom both have had a lot of Wi-Fi struggles this week, and I was kind of hoping it was just a work thing, but I think either they just like fucked up a power line or something, or I need to like call. Oh, I saw a 150. Okay, well. I know what we're doing. I think we're gonna need to, I'm gonna need to call the Wi-Fi people and get them out here and be like, please do better. Please. Oh, we're gonna, actually, I don't think it's active, so we should be able to just, okay, let's see here. I feel like no matter what I do here, we are going to fuck this, so. First off, everything's on passive. Do not attack this thing. I don't think it will fit through one of these, but I'm going to try. We're going to try. I think a vanilla one would, but I don't know about, oh yeah. I feel that that is way too, hold on. Let me pick this up and put it back down. I feel a vanilla one would be able to fit through one of these, but maybe not a modded one, but we'll see. We'll see. You could do an AC, you could just break structure so fast. Yeah, that's true. Where'd the fucker run off to? Oh, there he is. Hello. Would you like a nice little aggro? Oh, dude, that did a lot of damage. Was he able to get through that? Are you even able to get through here? Yes, you are. Are you able to get out of here? More important. Oh no, there goes the Veilwyn. Sorry, little guy. All right. I love the fabricated crossbow. It goes so much faster. We'll have enough, I think, tonight. We have like 200 trank arrows. We should have enough. But yeah, no, that's a valid point, K9. I think I'll probably just, honestly, when we get there, we'll figure that out. I think I don't like desperately need these mats, so it may just be like a resource grinder thing to just do kind of when we're starting to make saddles and stuff like that, but later problem. Okay, so headshots aren't really all that much different. I will learn nothing from this. That's so real of you, though. I've been needing to clean my room, like, deep clean it for a good bit. And unfortunately, that one will probably take a little longer than 5 minutes, but I've also just been putting that one off, like, religiously. I'm like, no, you can do it. Actually, I was gonna wake up, because I usually wake up around, like, 8 or 9. I was gonna wake up and do that today, and, like, instead I slept until about 11, and then ate breakfast and played League of Legends, and now here we are. So, yeah, clearly I also probably need to learn that lesson. We're gonna need to go get Medjos. So this guy isn't gonna eat, or, like, see if we have any veggie cakes. Because this guy isn't gonna eat, he is not going to eat, mutton. Ah, I am now live. Amazing. Dude, there's nothing that bothers me more than streams dropping. I really hope that's the last time that happens today. Of course, now that I'm talking about it, it's going to drop, but... Damn, he is eating... Hello? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, hello? Ooh, I think we hit it. I think we hit it extra. Oh. Okay, here's what we're gonna do here. Nope. We're gonna do one of these. Is he on the ice bridge with me? Is that? No. Okay. Yeah, get fucked, nerd. Ooh, we may have to wake him up. That there, he looks terrified. Dude, he really was just peeking around the corner. I've been putting off cleaning my apartment, so I left the continent. Honestly, that's reasonable. And then when you get back, you can blame your roommate for it being dirty. Nah, I'm just teasing. That there. Dude, he really was just peeking around the corner. Like, I was like, hello? Like, very intense eye contact. Like, can I help you? All right, we're just gonna stick some berries in this guy, and then get on going. Tinto, this should be, that's, I'm trying to remember where I put all the Medjos. I say all the Medjos, like, there's a lot of them. I don't think we've planted any, actually. Narcoberries, this is gonna be stem berries. Tinto. What are we doing not planting Medjo berries? Well, I guess that's why we have the upstairs. Alright, let's close that. I have them saved somewhere. I've got someone... That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Berries be creepers. They really do be, especially with them long-ass, like, claws. I'm like, hello, can I help you? Is there something I can do for you here? Okay. If I were Medjo berries, where would I go? I think I re-put the, trough up here, so there might be some in here. That's an understatement. Okay. And then I have a feeling, I'm a little worried we last hit him, or we double hit him, so I'm a little worried he's going to have low taming effectiveness, so we'll see. We'll get back and see. If not, I'm just gonna wait for him to wake up. Ooh, look at that Megatherium. A cloaked Megatherium. Would not hate that. Just power through dungeons and shit, but, or I say dungeons, caves, but to be fair, with the Megatheriums we have, we kind of already do just, like, wipe caves pretty easily, so. Oh, I thought, is something eating it? No, it's fine. That's just it laying down. just get Thylas. We're kind of good in the cave. The caving front, I feel, is pretty okay. It's just honestly, for the keeps and stuff, we need to. Okay, we're at 100%, so we're good. We need to put something in there that applies bleed. I feel like a couple of we could probably still run Megatheriums because they are a little tanky, especially if we keep leveling them. But having some Thylas or some Carnos in there, I'm agreeing with you. You're just repeating what you've heard other people say, so you don't realize it. But I am agreeing with you right now. Having Thylas or Carnos in there to apply bleed would not be the worst idea. Watched Jurassic World Dominion last night. I loved it. Dude, same. I was never really all that into the Jurassic Worlds, and then when I got into Ark, I was like, oh, maybe we'll check this out. And so I watched a few of them, and I was like, oh, these are actually like when you actually know the dinosaurs in them, it's actually sick. Okay, you guys have to tell me if you see a Drakeling anywhere. I think those are yeah, that's a Dimorphodon. And honestly, what we could do too is get like a Dimorphodon army going, because those breed pretty fast, and just absolutely shred. Like have them also like during the keeps in the dungeons, because they'll like be able to like the swarm effect that they have is like nutty. I feel like we'd be able to do a good chunk of damage. Creepers are from Minecraft. So valid, King. Thank you for the reminder. What the heck? Are you making it? Oh, sorry. I missed your comments. Is that a modded theory? It is. And are you making an ice bridge? Yeah. So this is a soul one. It's actually now the soul one is actually vanilla Ark. It's a lost colony creature. They are very fun. I do enjoy a good soul one. This is how I'm doing no flyers on Lost Colony. It's just technically a little workaround, but it's still no flyers. This is Daz's house, isn't it? No, that's Slither's house. No Amethyst, I'm sorry. But, yeah, this is one of the new creatures for Lost Colony. Okay. Oh, 150 otter. I don't know where I thought I was going, but I guess it is not this way. The only place I've seen Drakelings is kind of in this like this is that speaking of Drakelings, speaking of Dimorphodon. Okay, nice. Oh. These guys drop like no, I won't. Dude, he's just bullying those penguins. R.I.P. I still gotta figure out how to tame those guys. I know there's like something you do with them, but I do not know what that something is. But only place I found Drakelings is in this like little valley area so far, so I'm hoping we find another one here. I've got no clue about any of this. That's fair. Dude, Lost Colony did do a lot of changes. I say changes. It's more like they just added a lot to the game. That's definitely Morphodon. But that thing beefing down there with everything in the area, I think that's a Drakeling. Honestly, I'll take any Drakeling at this point. Or at least I thought it was. No, never mind, it's not. I might need to go blow my nose again. Oh no, it's probably fucking ant or bug. But yeah, this is one of the... I will say, if you're into the lore of this game, Lost Colony does a lot on the lore front. It is, like, very cool. I am still kind of learning the lore of the game. But from what I've understood so far, it seems really cool. I want a Drakeling. Dude, I've been just constantly wanting a Drakeling. Do we get a Drakeling at some point? Is that something we get to get? Every time I find one over here, it either, like, kills itself fighting something or is, like, level 30. When is it my turn? We do have a good bit of, like, mods on this map. It's not, like, an overhaul modded map. But we have a lot of creature mods and just quality of life things. We gotta be careful. I think there's a... Yeah, it's right over there. maybe at some point we get gloons too, but that's not happening today, I can tell you right now. Hey Atlantis, how's it going? Ark is treating me okay. We were just bopping around looking for a Drakeling. Is that a Drakeling? No, it's a Dimorphodon. We were just bopping around looking for a Drakeling. Kind of SOL, so I think I'm just gonna go back to exploring the map. We did find a one fit, because that's something I've been like kind of talking about doing but haven't really done yet, so we're gonna just go explore the map and also look for some theories while we're doing it. Ooh, who's built here? Ooh, okay, very cool. That is a alpha theory. Maybe run some keeps later. I've realized that, like, although I love running keeps and outposts with megatheriums, I think we need to level up our, like, dinos a little bit. So I'm hoping a theory. I don't know how much stronger than a megatherium they are, but I'm hoping if we can get some decent berries, I can breed them for mutations, like, actually this time, and, like, get some decent stats going on them. Cops, there's a hobby horse game on Steam. My God. I did see it's like, oh my God, a Drakeling. Dude, that's crazy. I haven't been looking for this all day. That's crazy. It's gonna aggro onto... You go up to. Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? It's back here. Hello! Be my friend! I don't know what we're gonna kill in this area. There's parasaurs. Crafting experience. Ooh. Oh, we don't have a sickle. That's like the one thing. Oh no. Okay. What is it? Like thatch and it's the Bob's Tall Tales like painting things that give us a bunch of everything, so Zachary, thank you for the gifted membership. Once I'm done with this this Drakeling ordeal, definitely get that up there. Thank you so much. So last stream, oh God, paper, no! Oh God, leave me be. Oh, he's just on top of me. And I'm just like reloading my gun. Amazing. This is amazing. No. We're never gonna craft anything. We're just gonna do this, actually. To be fair, we're like winning this fight. Okay. Fuck it. Last stream you were asking about joining the community server when we were talking about it. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully this gives us something. Fiber only, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's the one thing I don't really have. But you're more than welcome. Sorry, I'm like so late on that, but you're more than welcome. It's not giving us anything. What about just notes? What about just notes? Oh no, that is not very much. No, I don't want to write anything on there. Okay. Yeah, this is an L. This is an L. We have 18 seconds. This is an L. I do normally have a sickle on me at all times. This is like the one time I don't. All right, be free, Drakeling. We will try again later. Maybe when I have more fiber on me. Me too, buddy. Okay, what about now? What are you fighting? What are you fighting? What are you already fighting? Oh, it's harvesting the spider. Thank you so much, though. How's it going, Zachary? Nope, wrong marker. Oh, that is so frustrating. I'm almost tempted to just go back and get a sickle, but I think we just ball through it. I do have something to feed it. Yes, I brought mutton just in case, so. Kill experience. Thankfully, something I might actually be able to do. No, take that out. Where's the spyglass? Where's the bolus too? I gotta be a little faster about this. I am going too slow. No. There were parasaurs nearby. Fuck it. Let's beef with the Dimorphodon. And if we kill the Dimorphodon or attack the Dimorphodon, it'll attract every Dimorphodon in the area, so. Oh, shit, that almost filled up completely. We just need to find one more thing to kill. Oh, no. Oh, dear. I fear this was not the correct choice. I fear this was not the correct choice. Oh, gee. Oh, okay. Okay. Well. Oh, why did we even try? We should have just, like, tried to find the, all of the sleeping bags is crazy. We should have just tried to find, the parasaurs. Hi, gang. What's up, Bren? Akuna Alpha Medium. Took me 4 tries due to bugs, but otherwise I didn't lose any tames at all. I see things are as usual. Yeah, low-key. Low-key. We should have, some extra soul ones, though, so. Let's get one of those. That is if they're still alive. I actually don't see them, so they may not. No, I do see them. Okay. It was very silly to just leave them over here. I don't think this is a good idea, but we're doing it. Come here. Come here. Nice. Yeah. Did you bring food for a fiber only? I'm pretty sure, yeah. Oh, you're so right. Well, where is your stone? Ah. Okay. No. Stop running around. Well, I mean, run around, but run towards me. So you feeling about it? Yeah, I was talking about that a little bit at the beginning of stream. It's like normally, here, let's actually level points into all of this before we do it, because these points go away once we level him up. It's a procedure, I had a procedure done Monday, and it's normally something that does not, like, that across the board, it's just affects everyone differently. And the, like, recovery time is usually like 1 or 2 days, but it did not affect me the same way and took me several days. So I was apologizing for being a little out of. Oh, we gotta. Oh, how do you? It's left control. Left control C. Okay. So yeah, it took me a little extra longer than one would hope, but I am feeling a lot better. Speaking of feeling better, let's get a sickle while we're here. For longer too, yeah. Dude, I was like in the middle of getting into, I was like, dude, I honestly, like, I don't know if you could pay me to do this. I feel like I have a pretty high pain threshold too. And I was like, I don't know if you could pay me to do this again. I like genuinely. So, and it wasn't even just like it definitely just sucked, but I think it was more just like, I like for several days, like, I think it just took my body like a long time to recover from it. Like, even once the pain was gone, I was still just like full body, like exhausted. So it was rough. A skill issue. Oh, really? Is that the direction you want to go on that? I seen a parasaur only problem was on the other side of the ferry. Yeah, I know. I was looking at it, and I was like, well, there was a parasaur. The good news is there's a parasaur. The bad news is it was right next to the alpha ferry. So, yeah, honestly, I'm not sure if Veilwyns were the right idea there, but you know what? We balled. We tried. I'd like to see the map. This becomes such a completely different map when you take the fogs and the clouds off. Like, it becomes, like, actually a really pretty... And it is a pretty map with the fogs and the clouds, but you actually see, like, the lights and shit. It's crazy. I realized to progress, I had to go back to the other maps to get Texas, so I started up the island again. Yeah, I was wondering about that, because I think a lot of people assumed on Lost Colony that people were just transferring characters over to this map, but that's not the case, I think, with a lot of people. I know you need tech gear or something tech-oriented for the Veilwyn, but do you actually, like, need tech to, like, beat this map, or can you start with a fresh character? gonna shock it to. Oh my gosh, Saris, that's awful. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Yeah, I would imagine that that would do a pretty intense like chunk of damage. You know what I mean? That sounds awful. I am so sorry. We were talking about it a little bit earlier. I just had like a gynecology procedure done that truthfully was not anywhere close to that, but it just affected me a little different than I expected. Oh, jeez. Be so for real. I just put it up. Oh, he was like, gotcha, yeah, fuck you, buddy. Can I just get to that Drakeling, please? Actually, let's go around and try to start it from over here, because then we're right next to the Parasaur. And if we can find another Dimorphodon, that pretty much almost took our entire kill bar, so. Oh, he's over there. You know what? You know what? I'm not doing this, actually. This 332 should be this. I think this is going to be our main Solwyn. She's like, I leveled her up before, like leveling her. Oh, so she's like leagues better. Not playing this game with you. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Wait, why are we fear running? We're not fear running. Just not doing this game with you. Naturally, the Drakeling was like, I want to be involved. No, please fuck off. Thank you. I will just sit here and wait for success to find me. Alright. Extra for the loss. I appreciate you trying to give it spoiler free, yeah. Ooh, well, I guess you could always, could you not? Oh, no, but if you need tech, then you need to get those from the boss fights. Like, you need to get the engrams. Yeah, how, is there any way around it? You don't need tech, but it does make the map easier, yeah. Do you need it for the boss fights? Yeah, that's good to hear, Syndrain. Someone was saying you might need it for the boss fights or for the Lost King, but I don't know, dude. I don't know. Where did the Drakeling go? Hello, dude. He really he might have tried to follow us because we kind of ran up here and then over here. We might have died. Yeah. Oh, no. No, that's a Dimorphodon. Fuck, dude. Be for real. I have to, but you don't need tech seats at all for the boss fight. And I'll see. Okay, that's.
I'm not sauce, but I might be saucy.
Interesting to know. We'll see when we get there, dude. Honestly, it's such a later problem. Atlantis, thank you for the prime, dude. I appreciate that. Get you up on our board. Appreciate it, my friend. Thank you. Yeah, dude. I think we're just. Honestly, I bet we accidentally hit it. I got capital C cooked. Tis a bummer. Unless. Dude! No. What was the reason for that? Dude, I guess they aggroed to the Solwyn. That is so annoying. I cannot describe to you how annoying that is. Just ran Ascendant Hazard Gear. That's interesting. Maybe we have had some good hazard gear. Where the fuck are we? Where's our last death? I am honest to God not playing this game. Slow down a bit. Yeah, I get you. I still wish you'd like, you know, life had found a way to help you slow down a little easier, but I'm glad you have a good perspective on it. No. I've done enough cave runs. I know how to avoid this. I don't know how to avoid that though. Oh, that's a Microraptor. That's a Microraptor. Please aggro on one of these. On one of these. Please aggro on one of these. Nope. Oh my god! Microraptors! Please! I'm gonna kill everything in this area. I'm gonna go Rambo. I swear to God. First the Veilwyns. First we're killing the Veilwyns. How do you do the Kona Frog? Oh yeah, it's just right click. Okay, where are they? Yeah, yeah. Get no, 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 no. Now you don't want the smoke. Killing every single one of you. Oh, Microraptor 2? Amazing. Oh, it's too far away. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. You get back here. I'm just gonna keep left clicking. Eventually we'll hit him. Eventually we'll hit him. Okay, this isn't working. Dude, this is so stupid. Saw Rez. Oh, dude, Rez is so cool. I saw her a number of years ago. She's a ton of fun. Oh no no no. Oh, we are not finished, my friend. How the turntables? How the turntables? Okay, sorry, I feel a little better now. Still wish we could find the Drakeling, but you know, this what does. As I said, I can get. Yeah, Rez is like such a good show. I'm sure, but she's always touring, so I'm sure she'll come back at some point and you can like can run it again. You know what I mean? Hey, Faisal, welcome in. Good to see you. No techno. Okay. It's Flak and Hazard Untamed, yeah. Sundered Hazard Gear, yeah, that's fair. Okay. Well, like genuinely a later problem, anyways. Like, but when we get there, we can we can worry about that when we get there. Dude, that's crazy. I I think that Drakeling did get munched on. There's so many festivals coming up in the next couple of months, and I'm like, you know what? I think unfortunately I'm gonna have to start saying no. What noise are you making? What is this? Is this our 330? Oh yeah, this is our OP one. Yeah, dude, she's kind of nutty. Oh no. I don't know why I'm trying to hit the Microraptor with a cone of frost. It is not going to happen. Okay. I'm just gonna do one last check. I kind of gave up on the Drakelings. I'm gonna do one last check. Then we're gonna move on. That's not what I was looking at. There was a berry over there. I kind of wanted to see what level it was. Oh, that's our sparkle. Oh, there it is. It's a 90. Okay, never mind. Let's keep it moving. Yeah, I think we're just gonna like, oh, wrong thing. I think we're just gonna explore the map. Maybe get a couple of Carnos and Fairies while we're out and about. Wouldn't hate it. Oh, is that a cloaked deer? Honestly, we don't really need that anymore, but could be kind of sick. What are you? You guys are both 145s? Ooh, how I wish I had a, I don't think we're gonna be able to get both. Actually, we could get both of them. They have low torpor. You're so slow. Dude, where am I shooting, dog? I'm gonna have to watch the Soul one, though. I don't wanna, Yeah, we almost have them. We can probably Safari. It's gonna hurt, but we can probably Safari style this. And we have the mutton, so it should be a pretty fast aim. Let's run over here. Excuse me. Is that a Drakeling? Okay, we've almost got him down, and then we'll get his friend. Health is still looking fine on the, I don't know what's hitting us, but I know it's not very... Okay, there we go. We've got him. Oh, shit! That's what's hitting us. Okay. Fair play. Isla. Oh, yeah? Yeah, put that away. Oh, this is gonna take, like, all of 2 seconds. Alright, where is that Karn? Well, I know where the other Karn is at. Ooh, I don't... I've already lost the Karno we just knocked. Okay, there he is. We're gonna make sure we stay in this, like, general area. Dude, I love this fabricated crossbow. Okay, so we're still looking okay on health. But I don't want to get too crazy with it. Not the Veilwyns. Please, not the Veilwyns. Anything but the Veilwyns. Honestly, if we could knock them near each other, that'd be even cooler. Oh no, we're fighting something. Oh, we're eating. No, no, don't eat. Actually, I mean, that's fine. That doesn't do anything to your torpor, so you're actually fine to eat. We should have been near him. He should knock soon on his own. Or not. Oh, oh, I thought he was falling there. Yeah, there he goes. Okie dokes. Amazing. How much mutton would they need each? Oh, 8. Perfect. We have, like... What's fighting us? What's fighting us? Oh, I heard the combat music and I got a little nervous. Okay. You get 20 for being a very special boy. I wasn't gonna tame Drakelings on this map, but I got a 48 health one from Santa. Honestly, yeah, dude, honestly, when Santa, like, drops that on you, it's kind of your, like, legal obligation to be like, okay, I guess I'm breeding these creatures now. Dude, they might spawn more somewhere else. This is the only place I've seen them, but I've truthfully not really looked for them on this map very much, so, like, I say we get these guys tamed up and then go over here. I'm going to check out the South Mountains area because I fuck with it. Also, we're going to have to babysit the fuck out of this Theory. Dear God, we really need... You know what? Before we go on a Theory taming spree, we need to... Hello? Hello? I don't care about the Paleotrike. What level is the Drakeling? Oh, okay. This is my moment. This is our time. Chat, pull it together. This is our time. Okay, 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 I'm gonna put you up here. We can't let that. You know what? Do we have sleeping bags? Be for real right now. Hold on. I'm learning from my errors. Come to mother. Who the fuck are you? Do not, no, do not follow me. I love you. Do not follow me. There's not a whole lot we can kill in this area. Maybe that woolly rhino pretty easily. Where the fuck is it? You guys saw it. I saw it too. It's about as good of an area to do this as... I bet it aggroed onto something stupid. This is heartbreaking. I didn't see a TBH. Yeah, I do have mutton. I have more mutton. I brought mutton just for this. And I guess for taming Carnos. I bet that fucker's fighting and dying somewhere. I didn't see it. Oh, okay. North of that big pink area. Okay, cool. Yeah, maybe we check that out later. We saw one for it. Hey, Lily, how's it going? Found the most theories in the southwest of the map. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. Speaking of finding theories. Let's get back up here and look around. I don't don't see it fighting anything. Dude, that's so unfortunate. It was a 140 winter drakeling. Got it down there. What are they fighting? Oh, yep, there it is. Yep. I think it literally just died. I'm so upset, dude. That sucks. That so fucking sucks. No, you're dying for your sins. I think it literally just like puffed out towards the car. No, you looked right, or popped up. What is that? No, that's a fucking Veilwyn. Yeah. Unless? No, you're coming to fight me. No, I don't even have, live with your guilt. I'm leaving. Alright, let's go make sure that Theory stays asleep. It sucks, but honestly, like, Drakelings are so tough because they will literally just aggro onto everything and everyone. And you know what? I'd rather just make sure the fucking fairy didn't wake up, honestly. That was a cowabummer, like a certified cowabummer. Oh, look at the baby Theory. They're so cute. All right, you were entirely too awake. We gotta figure out what else we need for veggie cakes. Look at that. What is that, a toothless Theory? Homie is thuman, dude. Absolutely thuman. Okay. Can have the rest of these, actually. I bet we might find some just in the south. Might go get more narco berries so we don't have to worry about them too much, but... Carnos should be tamed pretty fast, so we'll kind of stay in the area and keep looking around. Honestly. Why are the pink ones always low levels? That's what I'm saying. There was a 145 there, so we could probably get that while we're here. We may have to leave it while we go and get other stuff. Actually, we only have 14 shrink arrows. We are, in fact, not taming anything else. Hold on, let's go get more and go get more narco berries. Honestly, like, although a flyer would be fun... Sorry, I was trying to see what that was. Although a flyer would be fun, these soul... Like, other than not having, like, a swoop, these soul ones are pretty much, like, all you need, I think, for this map in terms of just mobility. Again, like, flyers do have the ability to, like, kind of be a little more, like, maneuverable, especially with the snow owls, like, sweep. What is it? It's not... Is it a dive? I don't know. But truly, I don't really think you need too much more other than a soul one. 100%, yeah. Okay, what are we here for? Narco berries, trank arrows. Here what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do, actually. Let's get narco berries out of here, and then just craft a bunch of narcotics while we're also making trank arrows. I think we only have 2 plots for narco berries, yeah. But they're growing pretty fast, though, so might be fine. And then we'll get on going. I haven't checked on my megatheriums in a good minute. I know I need to, but I'm just like a little lazy with it. Couple more arrows. And while we're doing that, I'm gonna get the narcotics going. I'm annoying on console, but it's not too bad. Yeah, that's fair. I can imagine with a controller it'd be a little different. Drugs? No, thank you. Drugs. That's crazy that 400 berries only make like 80 narcotics. That feels like such a small amount. Okie dokes. I don't have a med stand. Might not be a bad idea to get one though. I've been thinking about it. Alright, we're just gonna put you in here. What on earth? We have... What is all this? It's a saber. Veilwyns. I guess we kept the Veilwyns breeding. No, those are just 150. Those are just Veilwyns we found and threw away. Ooh, yeah. Might not be a bad idea to bring a wyvern over to this map. This map is like fucking huge. Oh yeah, at some point we talked about breeding bison. Those would be fun to try. And do something with for that's what I'm looking for. For keeps and outposts, but I think that's a later problem. I think we have to like figure out how to do outposts period before we start doing them with fucking bison. I mean, we've like figured out we can do like a gamma small every now and then with the megatheriums. I think we need something. I think we need something that can do like bleed and has a bigger. I mean, megatheriums do have a swipe, but I think berries would be better if we're trying to stick to like I mean, I say non-conventional, but like not Ocedons for outposts and keeps. I feel like a Theory and Carno mix with maybe like a Mammoth or a Udi to ride around on wouldn't be the worst idea. Yeah, to be fair though, the Bisons do have the kickback into the air, so that is kind of funny. That might be worth like reconsidering the whole Bison strat. All right, let's clean up our inventory a little bit. Just throw all that. I don't know why we have beer. I don't hate it, but I don't know why we have beer. Oh, I canceled that by accident, but honestly, that's fine. What are our arrows looking like? Let's craft the arrows, and then we'll get on going. Just put the rest in there. We also have, like, several bone arrows for some ungodly reason. We should have a fabricated pike, actually. We should take that. I was trying to keep all of our tools and stuff kind of like baseline for the oh, that's kind of sick. Could try to make this. We have everything we need for it. I don't know where we got the element from. I think we ran outposts. But for the one death, one shot stuff. But I did make these fabricated pikes, so maybe we can use these and see how they go. Oh, I wouldn't mind bopping around with one of these. I'm not sure. Actually, I don't know if I want to waste all of my red element on that. I like kind of want to. I'm not gonna lie, but also I'm like a little scared of doing that. Oh, dude, that theory is just so fucking like, oh my god, awake. We really gonna have to babysit his ass. Oh my god. I might actually, hold on. I might actually just have to like do some berry collection because I think we're like, my crop plots are empty now. So we might have to do some just like berry collection in the area. Dude, he's not even halfway. We need veggie cakes before we ever tame. That's one thing I wanted to check on before we ever tame these fuckers again. We have no business taming them without veggie cakes. No business at all. It's bee. That's what we need the bees for, is this. We need bee honey. Oh my god. Bee soap for real. Alright, if we see a dire bear, let's make sure we get that. And then we'll at least have something to go and get honey with. For the dire bears, when you use those to go get honey, do you need to be wearing like a suit or anything, or like bug spray? Or you could just walk up there, planning on taming a calico now. I got them from like just a cave drops and shit, I think, and just have not removed them from my inventory. What are you? Oh, you're just a 100. These Carnos are taming up like relatively fast. Speaking of Carnos, what are you? Oh, you're about to be dead. That is what you are. Amazing. Knocked for berry tame. Oh, shit. Okay. I think we do have... I say that. We do have a med stand. So we use narcotics and use the med stand to just constantly pump it with. Ooh, you know, let's try that. Fuck it. Grind your spare mega for kibbles. Oh, dude, I completely forgot that you could do that with the bio grinder. I completely forgot that that's part of the way you get kibble is just like buy. Someone told me that at some point, and I was like, oh, that is really useful information. I am going to use that and file it in the folder in my brain labeled important. And then I just never thought of it again. I'm not gonna lie. So that's actually not a bad idea at all. I like having like the garden and shit for that kind of stuff, but honestly, this like we're close enough with metal. We have everything else we need. That might honestly just be the move. Let's get a med stand and just keep them knocked out, and then let's do that. I did use a lot of megatheriums to to level up the Soulwind, but we should have, or the Veilwyn, in order to like evolve them to a Soulwind, but we should have. I mean, they've just been up here breeding. Granted, unless someone's on the server, they don't breed, but we have enough that we could probably just like get a couple, like keep them breeding for a little bit and then get a couple stacks of kibble. That might not be the worst idea, but we gotta figure out where we're gonna put the bio grinder. Because I don't know where that bitch is gonna go. Do you have food in your inventory? Yes, you do. Amazing. Has torpor? Yeah, that's bomb. Thank you for the idea. Maybe we'll do that. You're gonna re-enable Cammy's dragons for LC. Yeah. I don't know if... It's up to you, because it is your server, but I wouldn't mind not having Cammy's dragons on here, just because, like... At least for a little bit, so that when we play through it, it's, like, as close to, like, vanilla as possible, I guess, in terms of just, like, the creatures on here. But also, like, I'm still not going to tame them, so it's really not going to affect my gameplay experience either way. So, 'tis up to you. If it'd make you want to be on the server more, then I'm down. Alright. I'm not entirely sure how this med stand works. Like, I assume you have to set it up on... like, touching the fairy? Oh, select. Okay. Yes. Attach. Okay. Torpor creature. Yes, agreed. Oh, Torpor's going up. Don't hate it. Don't hate it. Let's go get these Carnos. Thank you. Dude, that is so helpful. Because berry taming is going to take a fat minute. So, honestly, that's bomb. Thank you. Alright, let's go get this Carno before it fights something. Or something fights it. Get that other one, and then I think we're gonna be good to head to, like, the South Mountains area. Do you want to come back at some point and grab this? Nope. Do you want to come back at some point and grab this, Theory whenever it tames up? But... hello there. Yeah, you're not wrong, though. Those dudes take a fat minute. That medical stand is going to be a lifesaver. Okay. Hopefully get some, like, halfway decent levels for these theories. I haven't really tamed them before, so... I mean, I say that. I've tamed a theory here and there, but never really, like, tried to do anything with them. Okay, stats. Not great. Not terrible. I mean, 42 stam isn't too bad. First person ice bridge did not go well. Alright, let me put that up. I think these guys were twins. I think they had, like, the same levels, but maybe they'll get... don't really have anything great. Their highest stat is their melee, so... no, excuse me, their health and their melee, I guess, so... let's see if that does anything special for him. Now to use when taming? Fuck yeah, dude. Alright, what are... What are we looking at here? 43 melee. That doesn't suck. Their dude health got just shafted. That's okay. I think the other one has a bit of a higher health stat. I mean, they're both males, so it's kind of rough, but... No, never mind. They both can have shit. Oh, well, 38, I guess. It's better than nothing, but I do kind of want to go... do want to get those a tad higher. But those are 145s. If we find a 150, I'm sure that'll like give us something. That I think it was a 42 in melee. That's a good starting melee stat. I don't hate that. So, hello. Speaking of, nope. Okay. Nope. That's a Dimorphodon. Let's head to the South Mountains. Come bearing cold meat and cheese, dude. A charcuterie board sounds like it would slap right now. I gotta prep some food. I do have popcorn, actually. That's what I'm gonna shout out on after stream. I'm gonna eat a bunch of popcorn when my food cooks. That's the chore that I've been ignoring for like several days now is meal prepping. Oh, hello? A 20. No, I cannot bring myself to do that. I'm gonna be honest. But I did a video recently talking about the spawn points on this map and how they're all, I mean, this was not the point of the video, but the conclusion I came to is they're all kind of fucked. Like, they're very difficult no matter where you are, which to be fair, this is a tougher map. That's not a surprise, but, there we go. Let's head to the South Mountain. But my favorite region that I found on here were the South Mountains. They're honestly just flat and pretty, and I'm a big fan. So maybe let's go there. And look at that cloaked deer. Any drakelings up here? If they are, they're in the middle of a fight that I cannot involve myself in. But the South Mountains was honestly such a beautiful area, so I kind of want to get back over there. Honestly, I think if I were to restart Lost Colony, I would go out like South Mountains. That was the furthest realistically that I got in any of my like little 15 minutes at every spawn point, and I say furthest, like kind of furthest, but it was just flat and pretty, and I think that's the hard part about most of this map is it's very vertical. Hello, you're so high. Okay, no, that's not happening. That's such a weird thing with the flyers on this map. They're all so, like, high up. Oh, that was a little goofy. We also need a Yudi. If we were able to get a Yudi at some point today, I would not hate that. Oh, rip the dodo. Ooh, who's this? Very cool. Don't mind me, just passing through. I'm hoping we can see where the other caves are for this map. So that's kind of one thing I'd like to kind of figure out so that we can start running caves other than the one near our house, but I'm not sold. I just want the map filled out if we're able to today. We may not get to the north part of the map. We may be able to cover the south though, because I do want to do some other stuff, like maybe make a bio grinder and kind of do stuff like that. We should have got some metal smelting before we left, so that when we got back we could just make it, but will be a later problem. This is kind of an interesting area. Maybe we can also check out the bee spawn point later. Is this just like a crystal spawn? Is that all this is? We only put 82 narcotics in that theory, so I do want to keep an eye on it. This feels like an area there would be like something, but I do not see anything. Fuse and taming, absolutely. I tuned a low-level native pair of thylus for making kibble babies. Honestly, fair. Yeah, I did completely forgot the bio grinder did that. That is like the next item on our to-do. I don't know where I'm gonna put it though. Maybe upstairs. The upstairs portion in our house is where we go to kill stuff, it seems like. What is that? Oh, it's an Arthur. So maybe we can just like make a little porch area, put the bio grinder there, and then start sacrificing dinos to the kibble gods. Oh. Ooh, jump scare. Am I running around on the ground? Did you get the Carnos? I did. They're not that bad. They're not great, but they were 145s, so we'd get have a chance for nicer stats with the 150, but altogether pretty nice. Oh, that's Apache. Looked kind of like a Carno. Oh, those are raptors. Got a decent little melee stat off one of them, and a like okay-ish health stat off the other one. I mean, I think it was like very similar numbers for both stats, but so it looks like there's a. I also want to start noting different keep and outpost spawn areas, so that when we go to do that, oh, is that a drakeling? So when we go to do that, we can no, it's a baby Kintra. We can at least have them on the map and just run to them rather than like having to look around for them. But I think this is just. It looks like this is just like random element area. I don't think there's anything there really. Ah, how pretty. That's a gigantic put down. I was like, what on earth is that? What is a rednet doing all the way down there? Excuse me. Sorry, he was pooping. Don't need to yell at him for that. There's a person in my League game earlier. I played like 2 games of League before stream. Ooh, Solons. Ooh, might not be a bad idea to get another stone while we're here. Come. Do we still have the other one in our inventory? I forgot that we brought the the deer with us. It's kind of nutty. Okay, companion. Let's go. Come, impress the Soulwind God. Ooh, he has really pretty colors, too. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Dude, that scared the shit out of me. You wanna, like, neutral? Nope, I am naked now. Dude, he just shredded my armor. There's, like, not even a question about it. Don't mind us. Just got a little busy, but what would you like him to do? No! Sorry, I thought he was gonna aggro him. Okay, come! Wait. Are we good? If I drop down, are you gonna kill me? Okay. Play. Yes, you're right. He is so funny, isn't he? Such a funny little guy. Okay. Agreed. Agreed. Brother, you're gonna have to wait 3 seconds for that. Maroc, thank you for the prime! How's it going, my dude? Okay, big. You're right. We are just so funny. So funny. So entertaining. I hate when they do the call friends back to back. Oh, I thought we were done after that. Thank you. Alright, well... we're naked now. That's fine. We're freezing now. That's fine. Very cool. Agreed. Yeah, that's a nice... Yeah. You can come back down now. Oh. Okay. Well, let's go fix our armor, and then we'll get back to doing what we're doing. Maybe we can get some metal, though, and get that burning so that we can get the bio grinder a little sooner rather than later. We also need to probably make sure there's more narcotics in the medical stand. What was the point of that? So the soul one we're using now, you have to evolve, I think you did it, but you have to evolve the Veilwyn And to get like the most bang for your buck, you need an Ascendant Stone to do that, and you only find Ascendant Stones at really high level Soul Winds, which are kind of tough to find. And so it was probably a little silly. We probably didn't need it, but I want to make sure we have backup Soul Winds when and if I get them killed. So I just wanted to get an Ascendant Stone ahead of time, just in case we burned through like one or two like Soul Winds. It's really just a backup thing, but it would have been fine if it weren't for the Arthro. The Arthro did kind of cook us there. Arthros are normally like not that difficult, but the one thing they do is their spit attacks armor directly and breaks armor directly. So it has like increased damage against like armor or some shit, I don't know. But either way, it cooked us, and now we're freezing. I think all we're wearing is gloves. Nope, it broke our gloves too. Amazing. Relatable, yeah. So we really like didn't need to get that, but I am normally not very prepared for the worst, so I kind of wanted to just have a backup stone, and it would have taken all of maybe 30 seconds if it weren't for the Arthro that was kind of just hanging out there. So a bit silly of me, but we'll come right back. It'll just take us a little bit. Oh no, sorry, it's not at all. Yeah, what is the name of the streamer? I will say there are a lot of stack up people out there, so it's likely I don't. But I do always like meeting other stack up streamers. It's honestly such a great like group of people coming together for a really great cause. So yeah, absolutely, please share. I just walked away first try. No, they don't expire. I've been sitting on the stones. I think we have like one more stone left. And I've been sitting on it for like a good few weeks, so from a noob. Oh, you know, I don't think I have heard of them. That is super cool, though. I'll have to definitely check out their channel. Every now and then I see someone like in the wild streaming for Stack Up, and I'm like, oh, that's cool as fuck, and I like to drop by and like donate a little bit, but. Agreed. More tea. Chant, how's it going, my friend? How you doing? What are you up to this fine Sunday? Alright. Just a slow ice bridge back to base. Yeah. Honestly, it looks like that Theres torpor is going down. So I wonder if it's out of narcotics. So it probably wouldn't be the worst idea to, like, craft some more narcotics and get them cooking back at base so that we can... or I say cooking, craft them and then go dump them in the medical stand so he stays knocked out. Are those Uties? Oh, those are very pretty Uties. Such a metal-rich map, dude. I remember playing Scorched Earth, the hardest thing was just tracking down metal early on, which also granted, we were playing with a lot of specific rules, so like, it's a little tougher to get to the metal, but like, honestly, I feel like I walk 5 steps and I trip and fall on some metal. Can you? Thank you. Amazing. Just a little more. Come on, we're almost there. Thank you. Ugh, amazing. Okay. Alrighty. We'll have to do another, I was just thinking about this because I was thinking about the stuff that I need to edit this week. I wouldn't hate having, like, another one death, one shot relatively soon. I don't want another one this weekend just because I, like, also have to go out of town next week. 2 weeks from now, I guess. Time does not make sense. I guess 2 weeks from now. I don't want to, like, be coming off of, like, a one death, one shot for that, but... would be dope to have another one here soon and have them a little more consistently because those are always fun for everyone, I think. So, I mean, it's fun getting dads involved too. But we'll see. We shall see. Ooh, Fallout 76, dude. They've had like I am surprised isn't the right word. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Sorry, 1 second. My we have a camera at the driveway, like kind of like a ring, and it will tell us like, oh, we've detected like something in the driveway or whatever. And I was like, I got a little notification. Normally, you have to get pretty deep into the driveway for it to trigger. So I was like, oh, my mom's out of town. She's not supposed to be home for another like day or so. So that's interesting. Wonder what's going on there. And it just for whatever reason was like notifying me that my vehicle was still in the driveway. Ignoring the fact it hasn't moved for like 2 or 3 days, but it's like, hey, just so you know, your car is still in the driveway. Thank you. That was very kind of you. I forget what I was talking about. Oh yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea to maybe have another One Death One Shot soon. Maybe we're still planning on doing like a little subathon, starting I think late March, early April. So maybe kicking it off with like a little One Death One Shot would be kind of fun. Keeps gonna turn out to be a fly. So, yeah, dude, I get we also have one at the front door, and so it'll be like front door like movement detected, and so I'm like a very paranoid person, so I'm not sure. I would like a ring because I'll be like living alone, but I'm not sure I should have more than that. Like maybe just one camera, because I'll sit there and like watch that thing if I'm getting paranoid. Why are we going to our last death? We need to be not going that direction. But what was I saying? But yeah, no, flies, we'll have like flies and shit set it off consistently. And so I'll get all worked up at like 3 in the morning. I'm like, oh my God, like there's someone at the front door, and it is in fact just like a dragonfly. I'm like, okay. Nobody should have yeah, that's also a very valid point. With the recent, what are they doing? They like implemented a new feature where like it shares your footage, and I think the I haven't read up on it extensively. There are ring alternatives. I'm just using ring kind of like as a catch-all term. There are other alternatives, but hello. No, your biggest stat is in fucking oxygen. I'm not even gonna waste the resources, but they're like sharing data, I guess, with like community or with the police, and it's like the idea is that it's like, oh, this will help us find missing pets. It's like, really? Is that what this is for? Missing pets? Yeah. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, Bren, or just the fact that we live in a dangerous world, but I did see that, and I know that got a lot of backlash. I will definitely be getting some sort of like alternative to Ring, but it is what it is. Fallout 76 though, I'm sorry, I got so off topic there for a second. It's been cool to see that that's been like alive and well for a good while now. I will say that's something that Bethesda seems to know how to do relatively well, is like how to make an MMO and like keep people interested in it. And granted, the IPs they're using are also like very, like everyone loves Fallout, everyone loves like Skyrim or Elder Scrolls. So like, it's not like it's not like they have to bring in an entire new audience. Like they already have a pre-existing audience for the MMOs. But that all being said, it seems like they've really been able to like, for both ESO and Fallout 76, they've really been able to like keep people kind of interested and hooked on them, which is really cool to see. Versus a lot of MMOs recently. I feel like we've seen a lot of like MMOs recently I feel like come out and like have all this hype and then like die down pretty quickly. Just because they don't have enough like content there to keep people involved, but it's probably being shared, yeah. Well, it was something recently that came out. It wasn't oh, we repaired the wrong ones. It wasn't I'm sure I am sure that's been happening, but like even today, dude, it's kind of crazy how much like sharing there is. Like, and granted, I think Meta and Facebook are like owned by the same, like Instagram and Facebook are owned by the same company, so this is not surprising at all. But I saw like ads for some like weird manga, and I was like looking at it on Facebook a little. Can you get the fuck out of the way? And I was like looking at it like probably a little longer than I look at anything else on Facebook. because that's just not normally my scrolling platform of choice. But then I saw an ad for like later, like in the day, for the exact same anime or manga on on what is it, Instagram. And I'm like, yeah, dude, that shit is not slick whatsoever. That shit is crazy. All right, let's get that going and go put. Ooh, he is going to wake up soon. Okay, we gotta go. I am not losing this guy. Like, it is kind of great. And that's a little different than sharing, like, footage of your front door, but it is kind of nutty how, like, like, we've just like, yes, all of these websites are sharing information. This is very normal. Amazing. Just for craft. Genuinely, that's how it works. I was at a bridal shower with a lot of my mom's, like, older friends, for one of their daughters, and I was talking to one of them, and she was telling me how back in the day her and my mom used to get up to like trouble doing some XYZ activity, like something random. And okay, hold on, let me just, there you go. And then we're gonna go back and make some more, because I don't think that's gonna be enough. We gotta pump him full of some drugs. And maybe we make a chem bench, actually. I might be able to just do that. And then later that night, the friend texted me and was like, Facebook just popped up with this memory of me and your mom doing this random activity that we talked about earlier today. And it's like, it's stuff like that that's like, dude, it is nutty how, like, insidious these companies are with targeting our time and like dopamine, you know what I mean? Because that's what it is, like scrolling. And sometimes like I get into this a lot on like TikTok and Instagram, just like scrolling reels, but like truly like dopamine and like attention span and all of that shit is like so monetized by these companies, and they're so like, it feels insidious. I don't know if that's the best word for it, but it feels so insidious with how targeted it is. Like, dude. And, like, we've all just kind of accepted it because, like, what the fuck else are we going to do about it? Like, what am I going to, other than, like, maybe not, like, scroll as much? Maybe? But, like, what am I going to do about it? Like, but, anyways, that is a rant for a different day. Do we have any pearls in here? We may not. Yeah, I think we use them all for, and we should have them nearby, though. I've seen silica pearls nearby. I kind of wanted to make a chem bench just so we could, like, knock out a bunch of narcotics at once versus waiting for them with the mortar and pestle. But just don't use technology. Yeah, I think for me what's been really helpful is realizing that when I am, like, in a scrolly mood and just want to scroll and, like, watch TikTok versus going and doing something, it's almost that, like, itch in your brain. I like, hey, B Dune, how's it going? I like recognizing that is because, like, my brain is addicted to technology and, like, short form content versus, like, oh, I'm just in a scrolling mood. No, they have monetized and gotten your brain addicted to just, like, TikTok. Like, that is what it is. To the short dopamine spurt you get when scrolling through content. That is what that is. Realizing what that itch is. This helped me a lot to be like, no, put the phone down. Go, like, you could scroll later, but you've been needing to take the trash out. Like, go get that done. Or, like, whatever the case may be. I'm not sure. This is, there we go, okay. All right, I think we can explore a little bit more now. Just go this way. I do want to get some silica pearls, but I'm not sure where to get them from. I know where to get black silica. Actually, let me see that. We're getting a little distracted, but, like, honestly, I didn't really have a plan for today, so as long as we get something done, I'm not really all that fussed about it. Have you considered touching grass? Yeah. Have you considered touching grass? You're also here. I'm just happy I don't have any record of the stupid shit I did as a teen. Yeah, that's one thing that, like, me and my family, like, disagree a lot on when it comes to, like, social media and, like, kids. Like a lot of my younger life was documented on Facebook, and, like, a lot of the times it is not something I wanted. And so like, thinking about, like, and I don't think anyone ever means it in a way that is, like, malicious, but, like, when you think about it, like, a lot of these younger kids who's, like, even these kids that are part of, like, the family channels and shit like that, like, have so much of a social media presence, and so much of it is, like, kind of against their will, because, like, I thought we had an ascendant whip. I say against their will, like, they don't know, they don't care. It's not like they're being held hostage. But, like, you grow up and then you get to the age where you're like, oh yeah, so much of my life has been on Facebook. That's kind of nutty. And they have this whole presence in social media, like, footprint that they just, like, did not have, like, a lot of control or consent over. And I think that's, like, I'm not saying, like, no kids on social media whatsoever. Hold on, forgot the Megatherium. I don't think no kids on social media is the answer. I don't mean it like that, but, like, I think that's what a lot of adults especially don't realize is, like, these kids are having their, like, faces and data, I say data, but, like, their, like, identity used in a lot of places that they probably would not want those, you know, faces. And especially with AI, like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like it is way too dangerous of a place on the internet now to, like, just be posting kids willy-nilly and, like, not being a little more careful about it. But I'm also, like, I also am just, like, not very active on social medias outside of, like, my stream ones. Well, I'm not very active on Twitter anymore because they banned me. I wish this were something cool. I think it was just a mistake. I, like, dressed up as Charlie XCX for Halloween. And I guess I did such a good job in dressing up as Charlie, who is a DJ, like a singer, that I was banned for impersonating someone. So that's kind of nutty. This is Jack Lag and it's 3 a.m. I know, I'm teasing. But outside of, like, streamer stuff, I really don't use social media all too often anymore. You might be able to use the pull function. That's true. I think I lost it. That's why I kind of gave up on the whip. I think I died one time and had my inventory in my Veilwyn, and the Veilwyn died, and I think that's what happened. But that's like my rant. I'll try not to stay on that topic too long. Ask tell it only while using the app or just this once and hit reject all cookies if it works or not. That's fair. I never thought about the cookies being part of it. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like I'm, like, somewhat tech savvy. I have no fucking idea what a cookie is or why you need to like approve use of it. I know it, like, helps the website function better, but I have no idea what that shit is. Or why they thought to call it cookies. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. None of that shit makes sense to me. But I also have never really, like, tried to understand it. I think that's also the issue with a lot of these websites is, and, like, technology nowadays too, is it's gotten so, like, advanced, for lack of a better word, that a lot of the older adults, like the older generations, are just like, accept that it's a little out of their control. They're just like, oh yeah, whatever. And it's like, no, it's not whatever. Like, this is really bad. This is actually really bad. But because it's, like, kind of hard to wrap your brain around, sometimes it's hard to explain why, like, posting everything you're doing on Facebook isn't the best idea. But I'm also just, like, very biased against, like, Facebook in general, so I don't know. I could also just be like, I thought that bush was a Drakeling. I was about to get really excited. I'm probably, like I said, a little more biased against it, so. Can it just be a me problem? There you go. That's why I forget my phone at the house. Yeah, honestly. Like, disconnecting every now and then and just not looking at shit can be really nice. I'm bad at that. I am, like, chronically attached to my phone, but can be nice. Okay, you don't really need, we're not going all that far in there. We don't really need to, like, get him all, like, super buffed out. I think we can just come in here and, like, there should be some just in here on our left. In the little pond. Oh no. I'm not doing this shit. Chomp. Chomp. Oh, pilot. let's get down there, kill everything down there, and then we'll... Yeah, see, they're right there. For some reason, I thought these were black silica pearls. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. No, right. Why would I sit on him? What is wrong with you? It's like, would you like to sit? No, no, I want to ride. I don't want to sit. I mean, I guess it's the same thing, but... Somewhere in that cave for you. Dude, I wasn't even gonna run the cave, but... Dude, the drops in this cave are kind of ass, I'm not gonna lie. Every now and then there's a good one, but... That's unfortunate. Before, yeah, that is true. What did we do in the bathroom before phones? Valid. I remember several Christmases, like, ago when I was a kid, getting my dad, like, a joke book to read on the toilet. So that's probably what we did. Joke books. Cookies became a requirement when you start interacting with us instead of just loading static content. The problem now is third-party cookies you load on your website loads at 800. Oh! Hey, Moody, how's it going? That's interesting. Thank you for explaining that. Yeah, I've just always hit accept, because I'm like, oh, that's how the website runs, but yeah. Do that too, it's kind of fun. Yeah. What are these things? Are those hyenodons? No, they're direwolf babies, okay. I figured they were direwolves, because I've only seen direwolves in here, but they just look so weird. Alright. We'll just run this cave real quick. Fuck it. Fuck it. Alright, yeah, you get him, buddy. From the fans not paying attention. Yeah, that shit's annoying. It's like, hey, I get it. We all are kind of attached, but can you just, like, pay attention to your, like, general surroundings? Please and thank you. Why are you still collecting resources? Actually, you can enable victim item collection, but no berries, please. There are black pearls in there too. Oh, sick. Okay, so I'm not just imagining that, but yeah, we definitely just need electronics, so I'm just gonna grab those. And keep it moving. Let's go, buddy. When people try to walk in big groups, so annoying, yeah. I think, like, especially as a woman, one thing I've noticed is, like, when I'm, like, walking on a sidewalk, like, I'll usually, like, try to, like, get out of the way of whoever's, like, ahead of me, right? Like, I try to be polite. But, like, men are the worst at not moving. And it's not all men. I'm not, like... But, like, that's one thing I've noticed is, like... Is they will just, like... And I'm, like, very, like, socially, like... I want to avoid conflict, so I'll just get out of the way for, like, pretty much it. I'm like, yeah, my bad, let me move. But, like, especially if it's, like, a group of dudes, like, if they're on that sidewalk, they are not moving. You can at least, like, pretend to, like, try to be polite, but yeah, whatever. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I wasn't sure if he had ever been able to finish the map. Glad they were finally able to do it. I know he got cooked by that bug that keeps you from finishing the fights like several times. So I'm glad he's finally able to finish that. I'm sure that has been quite a bit frustrating for him. Yeah. Speaking of black pearls, there's so many fucking gnats in here. Put that up. Thank you. Yeah, where I live now isn't as walkable, so it's not really a problem, but back when I lived in a more, like, I guess, city-type place, like, it was a little annoying. Yeah, it is a little bad where you live. Not disagreeing with that. Okay, let's try to get up the waterfall, see if we can't find a drop up there. The drops in this cave are at such random locations. I hate the gnats. I hate them so. Yeah, the reason I hate them is like entirely from the Christmas event and trying to. Okay, no, I leave, leave, leave. Everyone leave. I don't think we're gonna be able to move through here. I don't think this is. I don't think I'm going where I think I'm going. I thought there's like a little ramp over here somewhere. Maybe not. But there is here. Fuck it. I'm lost in this cave. It takes me all of 2 seconds to get lost in here, honestly. So. Because of the glitches, yeah, that is rough. I'm glad they're able to finish it. That's honestly, I feel like out of all the bugs these games have, like, that is like one of the most egregious ones, is like not being able to finish a boss fight because of a fucking glitch. I would get so mad. Nope. Death to you. Oh, that's a peg. Oh, that. Oh, Mother's not waking up. Amazing. We'll just keep moving by her then. I've seen a drop around here. Yeah, that's when you just use a famous line from that one song. I don't think I know the song you're talking about, but I imagine it's a pretty rude one. I don't hate that idea. Ah! Dude, these things fucking drive like an 18-wheeler. They're so annoying. You know what? Fuck this. Okay, fine. Go off. Go off. Go off and do your things. I do not care. No, not you. You're not allowed. Honestly, might just do this. Might just run the cave with the soul one. Honestly, this is 12 times easier. Wish we had local site. Yeah, yeah. I think we did have that conversation the other day. Veilwyn's just out and about, like, fighting God, and that's crazy. Alright. Wait, that sounds like a drop. I hear a drop. Yeah, oh, there it is. Okay, you need to be on, like, neutral. Oh, that's an ascendant crossbow. That's crazy. I mean, kind of wanted to fabricate it, but... Calico, Anki saddle. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's test this bad boy out. TBD when Bryn was like, hopefully you find like an ascendant crossbow in there, and I was like, unlikely. Oh, someone's woken up. Alright, time to go. Time to go check out the rest of this cave. Yeah. Where people can take photos, or if they want to like just get to where they're going, they can take the other one, or the other like sidewalk. I'm a witch. Okay, can you like can you like specify fabricated next time? That's what I always get out of the way of women. Oh yeah, dude. To be fair, I think the city that I was referencing, talking about like men not getting out of the way, it was a very like it was Tampa. It was Tampa. Like people are so rude there. I don't think it was in hindsight. I think I got more annoyed. Says these stupid. Not stupid, but these men will get out of my way. But I think honestly, it was all people. I do not think it was men specifically. I think it was all people were just really rude there. That and like South Florida are just some of the like rudest places I have lived. So I don't know if it was necessarily a male thing, but I just know that back then I was like, just fine, I'm not moving. We will shoulder check each other if we have to. I am not fucking moving. So. Ooh, another drop. Okay. Okay, fine. But I think it was more just the culture there was different than like where I live now, which is very like more like Southern hospitality kind of thing. Like, oh yeah, let me get out of your way. No, you have a good day. No, you have a good day. Like almost like that kind of thing. So got good boots. I did see that. It was not a bad grab. Nope. Nope. Actually, goodbye. I'm leaving. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, this is a problem. This is officially a problem. This is officially a problem. This is officially not a very good thing. Oh, I'm just panicking. I'm just panicking. That is an issue. You were like deep in there too. Oh, fuck. All right, well, we do love a good naked cave run, so. I don't know where I'm going. We may have to go back and get another soul one. That was unfortunate. Went a little too high there. Yeah, I kind of didn't think about the Desmos. I'm going to keep it a $150. I was not thinking about the Desmos. I'm going to try to go the route we took. There's no shot we get back to... There's, like, negative shot we get back there, but we're going to try. And then we're going to spawn back at base and get the other soul one. That's known as a Canadian standoff. Amazing. All right. Let's keep on routing. Can we get... Nope, you're too far away. Ooh. Oh, bless me. I really need to pee, but like we're kind of at a rough spot to just be getting up and leaving. So call your friends. We are going to need them. I think we're close enough. Is that a modded hairstyle? Hey Tyler, welcome in. Yeah, this is there's a mod that we always have in our servers called Marnie's. I believe it's Marnie's hairstyle. It's like MARNII, I believe. It provides a good variety of hairstyles. I always go with the double braids, but hello. Oh, those are his friends. Oh, I was like, what? Who's following us? Hey, thanks for the lyric, Cyrus. I appreciate it. You have a good rest of your day. Bless you, thank you. I've been trying to get sick for a little bit, and by that I mean like I've like had cold symptoms, but not quite gotten like sick. It's been a weird little bit of time. Could we make it back? If we can get to the Megatherium, we can... No, we can't. Oh, fuck off, dude. I am not doing this shit today. He's gonna drop me from record heights. Okay, let's go. Let's, just go get the soul one. What do you want for lunch? I have some rice left. I'm just gonna cook some turkey, I think, once I'm done here. No, wrong spawn. Nothing's died, which is, like, very cool. Oh, this is so annoying. Excuse me, Allie. That would be dinner time. I have about an hour left of stream, so... then I gotta wrap up. Can we... No, there's only one. Nope, we gotta throw it out. Just leg it out over there. I fear this is going to become a death loop here in a second. I'm a little worried. This is starting to smell a bit like a death loop. Do Mexican tea. Incorrect. Bring a spare sloth. Oh, you're so right. You're so right, Bren. You do not need to. I do not need Mexican. I will get a whole... I ate a very large breakfast, so... Throw it out to murder everything? You're so right. You're actually so right. I don't know why I always type in saddle. Like, that's gonna... Oh, we need some minting paste. Surprised we don't have any... Is it all in the, Oh, I might have dumped it in the fabricator. Yeah, there it is. Smells like a death loop. Yeah. I'm like, this is starting to smell a bit like a death loop. This is getting a little out of hand. And I really need to use the bathroom. That's crazy. You do not need to order me food. I promise I will eat the good. good bit after in the next 50 minutes. Okay, you're the lucky one. You get to go. That is sweet of you, though. Thank you. I was gonna say also don't tell me the name of it. I was about to ask you the name, but don't tell me the name. There's like some kind of bird just like sitting at the window and it keeps causing shadows. Anyway, dude, I love that we're taming like 8 different Desmos in there. That's so fun, actually. But the shadows over the window keep reminding me of like when you're walking in the cave and see like a shadow on the ground. This one looks good. Oh, okay. Oh, is it, I'm trying to remember the name. I can't eat at any of these restaurants, so honest to God, I, like, don't really notice them because of the whole gluten thing. I'm like, fast food restaurants for me are, like, 99% of the time just, like, what, like, species of fry do you want? Like, what, like, subsection of fry do you want today? Like, that is all most fast food restaurants are for me. Other than, like, the Starbucks, and, like, they usually have more options. But, I will say, Chick-fil-A does offer a gluten-free bun, so I do, whenever I do eat fast food, which is very, unless I'm, like, on a long road trip or something, like, not very often. It's usually Chick-fil-A. I will say Monday, I Uber eat a Chick-fil-A in the morning and then in the evening. I was so down and out Monday. I was just like, I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to eat more in this meal than I have in a very long time. It's a really pretty snow owl. It's like pink and shit. Thought it might be someone's, but no, it looks like a wild. It's beautiful though. Their breakfast is fire too. Yeah, dude. Back when I could eat gluten, I would fuck up their. I forget what they were, but they're like chicken nuggets in little, like, biscuit type things, but the dough was like sweet. It was like their version of like a McGriddle, I think. All right, let's go get our shit. Use fat and chicken salt. That's fair. Tragedy Pops can't have the superior beer battered fries. Yeah. Honestly, I think I'm gonna start doing like one day of the year where I just like pick an item that I miss and just eat it and just suffer the consequences. Just like, yeah, fair enough. Happy days. There you go. To be fair, we've always had a Zaxby's near us, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, delete this one. I like the active Desmos just fucking around in there. Also, let's... That Solwyn had 20,000 health. There's no shot it's dead. Alright, we're staying low this time. Of course, now the Megalos are awake. No, it's a Carno, never mind. Talking about food made me hungry. Yeah, I'm getting a little hungry too. Might go get a snack while I use the bathroom. I would take a little break. But, like, I really would prefer to have all of our shit out of this cave before doing that, you know what I mean? Nope, staying low to the ground. Amazing. Dude, no idea where the Megatherium's at. Oh, there he is. How? Oh, no, that's... Oh, you threw out Warlord cannon fodder? That's crazy. Nope, nope, move, fucker. My God. Okay, it's all the way up there. Oh. That's so fucking creepy. Where is our body? It's not showing up on the map because that would be too easy. Let's start another one over here so that one falls. Okay. I thought I was throwing out the Megatherium. I guess I threw out our deer. Okay. Can we please... I don't know what I just whistled. Can we please get this to show up on the map? I don't know if it was, like, up there or down here, but I have a feeling it was down here. Right? This feels like... Oh, God. What if it's, like, stuck up in the air somewhere? I should have brought, like, a pool tool or something. It's definitely not up here. Nope. What are we fighting? What are we fighting? Oh. Pull from your item inventory. I didn't know that. Did you not just walk over it? Give me 1 second, I'm sorry. See, all this talk about Ring cameras got me fucking paranoid. It's so windy too, so like, I don't know about you guys, when it gets windy near here, it like rattles the house. So every time I hear something, I'm like, but, I don't think I walked over it. There's a little arrow. Okay, let me, yeah, I can't find it. Okay. Amazing. Buy item, buy container. Item cache, pull. Amazing. Did that, no, that did not pull.
Sauce, but I might be saucy.
Lilius Vanillius, how's it going, buddy? There we go. All. There we go. Amazing. All right. Let us leave, actually. Let us actually not be here anymore. Let us go. Let us take our business elsewhere. Yeah, I got there. It just took me a bit. Catered them. Ding dong. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was gonna go fishing, but I got blown over by the wind. I was like, nah, yeah. This morning I was downstairs and we had like a closet and it was like rattling that. I was like, Jesus Christ. All right, let's get Warlord cannon fodder and leave. She served her country well. I wonder how that Theory's doing. Oh my God, dude, are we gonna tame that? It is. Oh no, I forgot about the dairy. Oh, dude, I really hope it tames. It's at 99. I think it needs like 2 more feeds, probably. Oh my god, that bitch is gonna wake up. That bitch is gonna wake up. It's gonna run out. Oh no. Yeah. It's at 99.1%. No! Enough! Enough! Just... Oh! Oh, it tamed! Let's fucking go, dude. Amazing. Imagine getting webbed on the catwalk. Yeah, dude, it's been my life. Cubs and Lord of the Rings. Ooh, which Lord of the Rings movie are you watching? I had never seen them, and then me and my partner watched all 3 of the extended editions in one day. Well, I think we got to like the latter end of the last one, but I had to go to sleep. I was not built for the full like 14 to 15 hour marathon. Thank God, dude. I was gonna be so butthurt if that thing woke up. 2 towers. Ooh, nice. In one day. I clarified. Relax. That bitch is 100. That's crazy. Dude, happy days. I'm glad that didn't wake up. That was gonna be really annoying. Alright, let's get back to base and maybe do a little organizing. I want to try to get a bio grinder, although I think we're gonna need a fuck ton more metal for that. But more than anything, I want to get a chem bench so we can just knock. So we can, like, cook narcotics a little faster and not run into the situation we just almost had. I thought we were going to go explore today, but I think there's some other stuff I'd like to get done before we end stream. I got to end around 4:30, 4:45-ish. So... I'm going to do some offline grinding. If we don't get to the bio grinder and the chem bench today... Actually, let's just focus on the chem bench and get that set up, and then maybe bop out for some more taming. And I will do the bio grinder off stream, because that should be a relatively easy thing to get. Or maybe... I don't know. I'm torn. We could probably do both, but it's just the metal that's going to take us a little bit. We have, like, everything else. Yeah, I did make a greenhouse. Here, we're running right by it, so I'll show you. We still need to put some more, farm plots in the upstairs area. But yeah, we got ourselves a little greenhouse. It's an interesting design, but it's not bad. It is not bad. Have our little Phiomia up there. We have dung beetles. We got the works. I think I have a fertilizer palette in there to make it easier with the dung beetles. Thanks. Actually, I don't hate the build we have so far here. It's a little, like, haphazard, but I feel like everything's starting to kind of look like it makes sense. No, I want Mexican? No. Alright. Get over here. Did we scroll by him? Where did he go? Yes, we did. 43 health isn't bad. 45 weight, I think that's like decent starting numbers. I mean, I'd always prefer like a melee, but honestly at 40, 42, 41 health, whatever it was, that's not bad. We can probably do a little looking around for another theory, and get that cooking. Burrito bread. Yeah, Finn is not in London or England at the moment, so that is why. It's actually really funny. I think I was talking to HPW about this at one point. I met up with Duck and Kaya a couple times ago when I was visiting. It was super fun. They are like so awesome in person as they are online. But it was funny. We like kind of met at a halfway point. We're like looking around. and ended up just eating Mexican. And it's funny, we were like, we had to like pay for the chips and dip. Which to be fair, a lot of places do. But I was like, so in my culture, what they do is they just bring salsa and chips to the table, and they're bottomless. They're free. They're like, really? I was like, yeah, that's why America has an obesity problem, probably. But you know, it's neither here nor there. But it was a lot of fun. It was like National like Independence Day or something. It was very fun stuff. To be fair, I feel like Mexican and Filipino fusion would slap. Okay, we gotta start throwing some shit out here. Like, why do we have so many metal structures? What is the game plan? This is why we need a grinder. Oh, now I remember what I wanted to throw in there. Okay, there we go. And so, is there a difference between like a regular grinder and a grinder? Like a bio grinder? How do I transfer? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I definitely got to get on and do that. I think that's something I'm doing later tonight during D&D. That sucks, buddy. I do not know. I hope you figure out. Yep, think there is. Yeah. So I'm guessing a grinder is just like resource grinder versus a bio grinder is what you use for getting kibble. I almost want to keep this stuff because I know we'll need it if we ever tame the dragon. But I just do not care. I gotta set up like an individual. Actually, I'm gonna. Okay, stop tossing it. Stop. I'm gonna do that right now. Need the metal. Give me the metal. This is not as much metal as I thought it was gonna be. Give me the metal. Make a vault. Too many games, too little time. Yeah, I feel that. Items 1 grindstein is, yeah. Bios tames only. Okay, I gotcha. That used almost all of our metal, but it was worth it. Wish we had a little more room here. I might just make like a little hallway here. It might look a little silly, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna start putting name this dragon taming. I'm gonna put all of the just random loot shit that we get in there. Like, any of this stuff. So I know it asks for, like, random ass shit.
What the world needs now.
I'm gonna keep the curse stuff in here, because I feel like that's gonna be helpful at some point. Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Actually, give me that pickaxe. Thank you. The drum drawer, and it quite literally, yeah. And granted, I still want to do this no flyer, so I think this will be if we can at least beat the boss on Gamma, whatever the boss is. I assume it's the Lost King or the Lost Queen. If we can at least beat them on Gamma, then I think I'd be down for like a flyer. But until then, I'm tossing all this in the junk drawer. This is our random shit drawer. This is our, I don't know where else to put this drawer. I'm gonna keep cursed items in there because I feel like that's a little different. Or in the other one. Yeah, we need to keep that. That's okay. Okay, apparently we still had more dragon taming shit to put in the in this one. No! Give me the Megatherium back! Okay. energy brew. Interesting. Seeds out. That in there. Okay. We can probably just drop, like, deposit up, like, all the other shit we have. I think we're gonna need a good chunk more metal than I am anticipating. It's spoiled meat. So much. That's what I'm saying. We have so much spoiled meat. Save. And I think we're maxed out in the oh, we fucked one up. Okay, whatever. We'll do it later. Anyway, welcome in. Unfortunately, we're not doing Spotify right now as I'm streaming over on YouTube as well, but sorry about that. I'm getting hungry. Oh, that's sweet of you. Looks like a good playlist though. I put on a song request. Yeah, unfortunately, because we're streaming on YouTube as well, it like it'll copyright the stream. I don't make a lot off of ad revenue, but I make enough that I do not want to squash the whole stream. I'm so sorry about that. It looks like a cool playlist though. Are you into the I don't want to call it like emo music, 'cause that's a little reductive, but like the Evanescence and like that kind of style? I will say for anyone who's keeping up with this, now that we're talking about food, I started taking Finn's recommendations on cooking rice and not just doing the minute cook rice. Got like a nice thing of like jasmine rice, and honestly, it slaps. And I understand why everyone was trying to tell me to stop using minute rice. I get it. That's my bad. Shit's really good. Okay, let's take the Anki out and go get some more metal. Actually, no, I'm using the bathroom. I gotta pee. I'll be right back. I have returned. I think there is a way to do chair stream. Ah, Chance gets it. There is a. You say yeah. There ish. I'm not sure. There's a way to section out the audio on Twitch so that when I'm just streaming on Twitch, right? And I play music, Twitch doesn't recognize that I'm listening to music. There's a way to do that. I have no idea on how to apply that to YouTube, though. I think because Twitch can, I don't know. I'll ask Omen, though. I hope that would be cool, but I do not know. So I'm scared to try, truth be told. I mean, I'm not scared to try. It's not a huge deal. YouTube does take it a little more seriously than Twitch does. When I play music, when I'm just streaming on Twitch, Twitch is like, you had copyrighted music, and then they do nothing about it. YouTube is a little like nastier about it, so. Let's put this. At some point, I want to make like a weapons area where we put like just, you know what I mean, like gun stuff, and like where we solely just like, craft gun stuff. But since we don't really have a good my bad, never mind. I was gonna say since we don't really have a good weapons beefy, but we do. I was a liar. So that's my bad. Shit, maybe we do. But we need a little more red element for that, I think, right? Okay, fine. Let's go put it in a fabby. Let's see what it'll make. How do you... Oh, no. It's the rifle. Okay. It's not a blueprint. That is the weapon. Is this a blueprint too? Yeah, that's a blueprint. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Now I'm feeling like I want to go run an outpost, but I'm not sure we have the time for that. Let's go out and just get some mantle. How much do we have left? 200. Yeah, not a lot. We really didn't need that vault, but I'm kind of a sucker for vaults. I do like a good vault. So you got to use them yourself or grind them. Oh shit. Okay. The chair was saying some bad things, but I don't doubt it. Chair's up. Chair be chair, and you know what I mean? Actually, let's go run and do an outpost. We haven't really done anything crazy today. We've just been kind of grinding and taming, so let's go. Let's go do an outpost. We'll try to level some of these guys before doing it. That sucks on the Aurelius. Twitch has 5-minute on stuff so they can pay for stuff like that. Yeah, honestly, probably. Well, when Twitch like cracked down on it back in like 2021-ish, I actually I listened to at the time especially I listened to a lot of EDM, and so I just reached out to some of the DJs that I listened to and was like, I mean it's kind of a long shot. I was like, hi, I'm a streamer on Twitch. They're like really cracking down on this. Can I use your music? Every single one was like, I do not give a fuck. And so Twitch's thing was like, it was actually really cool. It was one of the things I'm like kind of bummed about with the banning of my Twitter account. It's because there's some really cool like history on there. Like there's this one time I like tweeted out like, hey, who was it? It was BTSM. I was like, BTSM said they're cool with using their music just so everyone knows. And then someone responded and was like, that's cool of them, but actually it doesn't matter for anything because they don't own their music. And then the DJ account like responded and got into like a Twitter fight with this person. Not really a Twitter fight, but they're like, actually, no, you're wrong. I can't give permission to use my music because I own my music and they can. And they're like, it's cool of you to respond, but actually, and they just kept arguing with these people. And I was just like watching, like, this is history happening. But it's just so weird. So it's like, Twitch says you're not allowed to use it without their permission. And since there's no way to verify if every single person has gotten permission or not, it's just assumed that no one has permission. So, kind of annoying, but tis what tis. That's one way to get, yeah. I still miss Twitch things. Yeah, I never really did much with that, but it seemed like it was a real, like, fun way to, like, interact with, like, or to, like fun content. That's what I'm trying to say. On your OBS or whatever you use. Yeah, that's what I do for Twitch, but it captures differently on YouTube, which is why I think it's a little different. I'll look at it though and see if we can set it up, because that would be cool, but I'm just not willing to jeopardize. That's testy waters with YouTube. Kind of scares me. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and send it. I'll give it a look. Maybe we can try it out Wednesday, or do like a short test stream Tuesday. We are rapidly approaching the end of the month. Dear God, February flew by. Yeah, restream. I still start and manage everything through OBS, so it probably would still work the same way. Okay, I know that's not all of them, but I'm getting bored, so we're gonna put them up and leave. We might need more crystal balls. Yeah. February ending. Oh no. Why is that? I think the big companies now just have bots that do it automatically. Yeah, I think so too. Bots are in everything. Agreed. Don't disagree. March is such a stupid, crazy month for me. It's not stupid bad, but I'm like out of town for a work conference for the first week up until like Thursday of March. And then Allie has a wedding shower out of town that Saturday. So I'm going out of town for that. I'm just doing it up and down so that won't have my whole day. I may still stream I may schedule a stream for Sunday that week, so I'm not going to get a whole lot of streaming otherwise. Actually, we need to do one more thing before we leave. Did we get the Anky? The Anky? I don't think we ever did. Okay, we need the Anky. And then the next week, I guess like the next like 2 weeks, I'm good. And then the third week, I'm visiting Finn, so I am once again out of town. And then I get back from visiting him, and I have Allie's bachelorette like the weekend after. Like, it's gonna be a busy month. It'll be a fun one though. All good stuff, but I just the first like half of this year, I have too many events. I have too many weddings that I need to go to. Can we spread out the? Actually, I'd almost rather them all be at the beginning of this year, so the second and third half. The like second half of this year is a little quieter, and I can kind of focus a little more on this stuff. That would be super fucking cool, Bryn. I would not hate that. Would not hate that at all, because I'm bored. I'm like just sitting through and leveling them all is exhausting. Alright. I just want to go see if these guys are open, and then it's when the B+ tools. Okay. I'll maybe look at that offline and try to figure it out. I feel like the B+ Omni tool or whatever that tool is might be the move, but we'll see. How are we under a freeze watch? Dude, it was 80 degrees here yesterday. I was living life. I did not hate it. It was amazing. I don't know if this actually goes faster, like bunny hopping and like other games, but it makes me feel like I'm moving faster. Oh, makes me feel like I'm like moving faster. think the only one that we have like any consistency in terms of like being able to finish it. Oh, we didn't get Warlord Cannon Fodder. I mean, that's fine. This has, I think this has more like, yeah. The Veilwyn has, or the Soul one, excuse me, has more levels, like has more health and does more damage than Warlord Cannon Fodder does, but she's just like kind of our OG, so. Because again, I turned 33. Oh, happy almost birthday, Canine. That's exciting. That's exciting about race season too. I don't have a ton of like friends who are into like the racing stuff, but I have a couple that talk about it quite a bit, and it seems like a really exciting time of year. Are you guys? Oh, he doesn't. He takes like decreased fall damage. I don't hate that. Are you doing anything for your birthday? All right. If this isn't open, then I'm just gonna wrap up stream. And by that, I mean, if this outpost hasn't spawned, then I'm just gonna wrap her on up, wrap her and tap her, you know what I mean? Ew, I'm sorry. That was gross. You're so right. He's unfollowed. Alright, let's check the one on the way back. I swear there's one around here somewhere. But I don't think it's in that area. But maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Need TP to learn more about the third half. Yeah, you're not wrong. Take that day off. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like there's a lot of pressure to do like something crazy for your birthday, and then as you get older, you're like, I think I just want a chill day. I just want a nothing day, actually. Just super reasonable. That is no juice. We don't go there. Poisoned? Oh, interesting. Either, but it's the gun-looking one? Okay, I'll definitely check it out. Sometimes there's something over here. I found this one the other day with Daz. I do not think it does spawn. Oh, hello. Nope, you're right, 25. Death penalty for you. Alrighty. Well, I think we just call it here. I think there's a lot that I want to do offline before Wednesday. And by that I mean I think I want to get the bio grinder and the chem bench set up just so we have an easier time taming stuff. I hate to break it to everyone, I think Wednesday is going to be B day. So I think getting some bug spray and some ghillie set up is obviously the move, but I think Wednesday is going to have to be B day. I'm scared, I'm nervous, but we will get through it together. We're gonna need to get rare flowers. I'm gonna need to get some organic poly. I think there's a good bit of penguins, like kind of where we were looking at today, so it shouldn't be too bad. But some organic poly, some rare flowers, and then some bug spray would be kind of lit too. Might need a dire bear. I think we honestly just go at this full force with everything. I think we just fall to our death. Actually, I think we get a dire bear. Dude, I gotta be better. Get a dire bear. Get some organic poly. And then also get, hold on, let me text Mother Dearest. Yeah, dire bear, organic poly, bug spray, ghillie, which is the rare flowers. So Wednesday might be our prep day, and then I do want to get on Dune. So maybe we do a Thursday stream and see if we can't knock that out so that Saturday we have a long fuck around day. Saturday, Ally may join us. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing Saturday, so that may be Saturday or Sunday. I'm not entirely sure at the moment. I'm gonna leave him out, so I'm just gonna be metal grinding offline. But I think that's a good place to. I think we have a good plan. If we can just get that stuff, either Wednesday or if I can get it beforehand, I think that'll do us good. Can we stack? Yeah, thank you. Auto stack. Silly me. Okay. All right, I'm gonna wrap her up here though. Thank you for watching. Amazing. Thank you for watching. Your new theory is very good at getting polymer from the pink zones. Oh, okay. Maybe we'll check that out Wednesday then. Sars, thank you. Very lovely message and also very important to everyone. Make sure you read Sars's message. And if you don't, read it again. YouTube, I'm going to wrap you guys up here. We're going to go raid out over on Twitch. If you'd like to join us and doing a little raid action. Here we go. Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Here's my Twitch. Would love to see you over there if you want to come hang out with us in Discord. And I upload stream times and things like that there, so I'd love to see you there. And then if you'd like to support a little extra and get early access to YouTube videos and one shot at any point during the month at your request, Patreon is where that is at. Okay, thank you YouTube for hanging out. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys. You'll see me next on Wednesday. Much love, everyone. Peace. Okay. Sorry, we're waiting for YouTube to end so I can end the stream. It has a weird delay. Okay, there we go. That's why I don't know if you guys, that's why I always